Hello folks, Jeff Clayton down here at the Bada Bing, Bada Boom Drum Studio. Just working out a little bit on my pad. Thought I'd share some more bits of drum wisdom with you. I'm going to talk more about paradiddle. Last time we spoke about the single paradiddle, which is right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, left. And now we're going to talk about the double and the triple paradiddle, which is just adding single strokes to beginning. 2 for the double, 3 for the triple, which would be, the double would be 1, 2, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. And the triple is 3, right, left, right, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sometimes you'll see it written out with just a single accent, but it's best, and the natural tendency will be to start out by accenting the single strokes. And then when you get comfortable with that, you pick up your speed, you get a little smoother and comfortable with it. You can try moving the accent around. But a good way is to leave out the extra accents and just do this first accent. And it sounds completely different. It's really weird. I saw Dave Weckl do it on a video, and it took me a minute to figure out that he was doing a double paradiddle because he was only accenting the first beat. I'd always played it the other way. But I'll show you the difference when you do the accents and without the accents. Here's a double paradiddle with the accents and then without. And then the triple. Okay, you can hear it sounds completely different, but it obviously takes a little more control to just accent the first beat and play the other ones quiet. So that's something that you can work on. And also talking about speeding up, when you're first starting out playing the rudiments, you want to use a metronome to gauge your tempos, and also to keep you steady. Now, the natural tendency when you're first learning these things is to try and play it at a comfortable tempo and then just start playing faster. Very, very bad idea. I learned this from Steve Smith in one of his videos. He said, if you practice that way, you might play that way, and nobody wants to work with a drummer who speeds up. And so to keep from doing that, it's good to get your metronome set at a comfortable tempo. This is 115 beats per minute. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, I'm comfortable there. Let's pick it up to 125 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, now let's try 135. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, this will get you comfortable working with a metronome, and it'll keep your tempos right where they need to be. Drummer needs to be strong and solid and nail that tempo, and if you start out by playing the rudiments like that, when you get to the drum set, you'll have that ingrained in you. Just by listening to a metronome, it gets your tempos nice and solid, and that's really what you want to do. So if you don't have a metronome, you can just start at a comfortable tempo. And when you get good with that, you speed it up, you just pick it up a little bit. It's a good idea. When I first started out, I used to put on a record. Try to pick a record that has a solid tempo, because not all of them do. Stay away from live albums. They're notorious for up and down, especially live albums from the 70s and the 80s, before anybody used a click track. So pick an album with Bernard Purdie on it, or Jim Keltner, or one of Steve Gadd, and it'll give you a solid tempo. If you get a tempo that you like, 1, 2, 3, 4, just play along with it. When you get good at that, pick up something faster. By the end, you'll be listening to the Clash. Okay? And that's a good way to do it. But you can get a metronome for like 20 bucks. You can get a little credit card one, put your earbuds in it, off you go. And set the tempos at maybe 5 or 10 beats per minute until you get one that you're not comfortable with, and then back it down a little bit. If you go from 140 to 150 and it's not good, try 145. and then you can inch it up a little bit. It's a good way to keep track of your progress, and you know where you are, just right where you were, and you pick up the next time. You'd be amazed at muscle memory kicks in when you don't even know it. And you'll be struggling with something at 145 beats per minute. You'll back it down to 140. The next time you go, click 145, boom, it's right there, because your muscle memory will kick in. And it really works. So here's an exercise that you can do. It's good for coordination. It's good for speed. And it's good for getting your singles and doubles together. And I learned it from Chester Thompson, who is a fantastic drummer and a great guy. He played with Genesis and Phil Collins for a long time, and Weather Report, Frank Zappa, many, many other people. He teaches at Belmont right here in Nashville. I've seen him in clinic a few times, and I've met him a couple times, and he's a good guy and a superb drummer. And he demonstrated this thing with paradiddles. You start with a single paradiddle, and then you do a double, and then you do triple, double, single. And you can do multiple repeats on each one and then move up to the other one. I'll demonstrate it for you, starting with a single. And then we go to a double, triple, single, double, triple. Back and forth. Okay. Here's a single. Double. Triple. Double. There you go. Good exercise to do. A lot of fun. So there you go. That's your lesson for today. Next time we're going to talk about Paradiddle Diddle, where we add a second diddle at the end. So stay tuned, and I'll be back soon. Hope to see you soon down here at the Bada Bing, Bada Boom Drum Studio. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you again soon.